Okay, another Paraiso actually. What's that? I'm gonna learn a lot from this.
You've been doing a lot around Gibraltar lately. Are you taking care of yourself?
I'm fine.
Let's see
I put in hours
what
like
is
this all
wrong
the
with
time
this
back
game.
in Korea.
That's
As you see, no one is going high ground. At this first choke, you should always try to hold this high ground. This is the best area you can, like. You can use this cover. You can back out to this area, or like if you're like snipers, they can just rotate to this area and like they can shoot the enemies from this angle for free. Because like they're so hard to engage. Like this is a big fucking choke. Well, let's see where you are going.
I prepped all night for this mission. Well, maybe I gained a little too.
Okay.
I can dig that. I can dig that. I can dig that. I can dig that.
4, 3.
I can dig
Are
that.
you
I
gonna
can dig
TP?
that.
Maybe you can try to make it play here.
Defend objective
Well, you shouldn't be here at all. Like,
Over here.
you kind of burned your cooldown for
Whoopsie daisy.
nothing. Cause like you're not being fifth, and you don't have to close the range because like you're really close to them actually. Okay, survive that. Look, while you're running away, you can like you're in a safe position here, right? You can just go out early and get heals, and you will have more uptime. You can like go back into the fight again earlier than you would have done here.
There's one. Surprise! Hey, I see one.
At this point, like you don't have to play point at all. Like you're playing main so much also. You can always use high ground. Like you can in this room you can win the Tracer 1v1 because like if you are here, Tracer can only blink like here and here if the Tracer wants to shoot you. Like the Tracer cannot TP behind you, and you're more likely to damage. You're more likely to do more damage to Tracer in such close range and such narrow areas. And after you like force the recall, you can either burrow if you're like really low, or you can, let's say you're more than half HP still, and Tracer recalled here. You can just pin the Tracer wall to the wall and left click and clear the kill, you know. But you shouldn't play this area at all. Like if all the enemy team is pushing you, yeah, okay, you can play this room, because like this is an off angle. You can see the tank or whoever is pushing, but they cannot see you. But you have the space actually. You have no reason to be here. You cannot shoot anyone from here.
There's one.
You're playing too far away from the
Enemy here.
enemies. That you're using your cooldowns to engage, and like by the time you engage, they just back out because like you're so far away, you know, that you cannot close the gap because you're putting so much distance between you and enemies.
Over there.
And you should use your dash more to only your dash, not barrel dash,
Over here.
to move around on the map, you know.
Gotcha.
No
you're kind of too deep right now, but you make it out. It's all good. But you could get punished if they like booped you with Farah E or like rocked you with Sigma E.
Smile your baddie.
Okay, you're like getting their attention and like going back. That's also okay, because they were like not looking at you. I mean, most of them, you're just like 2 of them turned on you. That's optimal. You got 2 of the people's attention and leave.
Head spinning. There's one. Keeping the heat
Okay,
on.
that's a nice engage. Gotta break bad habits. Yeah. You should definitely use barrel less, and you should not get this perk.
The dust, huh?
The other perk is much better.
60 seconds remaining.
You should use only right click to move around the map, not like barrel dash every time. You might need your barrel for some other situations, you know. Okay, that Moira decided to ult when she had 1 HP remaining.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead. Patched up.
You give a good camping spot. I mean, there's not like a good camping spot, but the Venture can utilize the rooms or like close range areas. This high ground should be your like first engaging point. If they're not pushing high ground at all, when they like push, the enemy tank pushes after this choke, you know. If they start walking around here, you can try to look for targets at their backline. Let's say the life fever is isolated. You can hard engage the life fever. Probably you get the kill. You can like engage with only right click and like 1 left click, 2 left click, wherever, you know. When the life fever is half HP, you can just barrow, and with the barrow damage and the other cooldowns or like left click damage, you can clear the life fever kill. But if you use like barrow and right click every time, you cannot utilize the barrow while you're fighting. Let's say the life fever is also like shooting you. You get the life fever to half HP, and like you barrel around here while you have half HP. You like get some shields from the barrel, and you'll do like tons of damage if you use your barrel. If you can use your barrel on the life fever, even if you don't like charge fully, you know, you don't have to. And you'll get your right click faster while you're barreling also. And also, and when you're like pushed, you can use this room most of the time. And if they keep like closing the gap, you can go here and go for the mega and come back to fight. Other than that, like you're too exposed here, but you can go back to here and wait for your cooldowns. If your like team is coming from here, this might be a good spot to engage again. Like try to stabilize and go. You can go in from this spot again. These are all good spots for the first point.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead.
30 seconds remaining.
Trusting the orders a little longer.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead. Over there.
I think you don't have a bind key for the interaction, no? Do you have an interaction key for? I think you couldn't TP there, and wait.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead.
It says teleport, but it doesn't show the key. Yeah, you should also bind an interaction key. You had the bind key? Oh, okay. Maybe it doesn't show on the replay then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the keys are not showed in the replay, my bad. Cause like I cannot see the keys on the right dash and barrel either.
Score 0.
Okay, now you're attacking.
Remember,
Ready
if you want me to heal you, stand very still. But also, avoid their bullets.
Also, like
I can dig
after
that. I can dig that. I
after
can
you
dig that.
see
I can
all
dig
of
that.
the
I can dig that.
enemies,
I can
you know,
dig that. I can
try
dig that. I
to
can dig that. I can
think
intrepid
which
explorers.
enemy
It's
is
time to
the
get to work.
easiest pick for you. Like
I can dig that.
it
I can
could
dig
be
that. I can dig that. I can
Alari,
dig that.
it
I
could
can
be
dig that. I can 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 dig
what's
that.
this guy's name?
I can
Symmetra.
dig that. I can
These are
dig that.
the
I can dig that. I can dig that.
holy
I can dig
shit.
that. I can dig 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 that.
What is this spam, bro?
You're the best.
5, 4,
Over here. Hi.
We didn't do skin check on this account, no? You're using the Olympia skin with no weapon skin. I think the Olympia skin by itself is like a cheap skin. It's like a good value for the money, you know. I would give this like a solid 7, like 6.57. Well, it's like so cheap and it looks decent.
attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Over here. Oopsie daisy.
You didn't have to go out like that Mei doesn't have the cryo now, and like Mei doesn't have any mobility.
Defend objective
Over here.
Look, if you just go here, they cannot see you. They have to push you. You force the Mei cooldown, just wait here. You can get the Mei with the left click, and right click melee. But the Mei insta went back. Maybe you wouldn't be able to go, but like you didn't have to also go all the way here. Your team is already fighting the Ram. Yeah, you can look at him. He's low. I think it might be.
Healing, please.
No one is alive. I think you can also go options and turn on the death zones both for your team and your enemy team. It's like easier to notice if they're dead or not. You can like understand better if you should back, or maybe if you can try to commit for more kills. But sometimes it's like you don't realize if they're dead or not, you know? The sound definitely helps.
Hablarán de mi muerte a lo largo de la historia. Coming
Some
through.
people do barrel dash, then dash, but I think dash, barrel dash is better.
I need help. Watch it. Enemy turret ahead. Disculpa, amiga. There's one.
You only
Watch it.
turn
Enemy
on
turret ahead.
for teammates. Yeah, I mean,
Oopsie
it's a
daisy.
personal choice. Yeah.
Muchísimas gracias. Over here.
Look, you burrowed here. You don't have to go back to burn another cooldown to go high ground. While you're like burrowing here, you can get to this point with only barrel. Like you're already higher on than this point. You see. You can just like you burrowed here. You can just move here. It's like it's hard to engage the Moira and this guy. Maybe you could engage this guy, but like, yeah, this was a safer play. Like, you can set up your plays before for the next fight or the next like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds. And like, you don't have to burn your all cooldowns. If you like burn all of your cooldowns, you'll have to wait for a longer period of time to make an play, you know. And you're like too far away from them again.
Self-destruct sequence. Enemy here.
Okay. Your diva makes on like 4 people. GG's.
Gale the Mahal.
There's one.
No, I thought they weren't going to engage this.
Gotcha. Excavation initiation.
You're using your dash to get out so often and like, oh, you get ulted. You shouldn't use dash to get out of the fight that often, and you should play definitely more close to the enemy team, you know. Your downtime is like really big, because most of the time you're just getting out of position, not out of position, but you're putting so much distance between you and the enemies. But you can just play covers, be safe, and like save your cooldown. You can also save your cooldowns for the next engage. But like, you always use dash to disengage, and you always use barrow to engage, which you don't need to do. Try to save barrow while you're engaging. Like, you can use barrow dash to engage to close distance, but like if you're on a high ground, you can just engage with dash, which is more optimal.